country, and so it won't hopefully disadvantage any specific player.
Alright, and we do have, it's going to be live here. Let's see what...
I think we might see a double nade from Skyred trying to stop any kind of rush from GoPro Gaming.
It looks like, and it's Zach who is in front, but slowly followed by Sylvie. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're just saving the nades for a potential push coming out. But we got 3 men in B here, and GoPro Gaming though, they're going A here, so it's going to be interesting. They're just 1 man in A, if I'm not mistaken, and that is CLB, who's playing very passive on Catwalk. I don't know if you could call it Catwalk in the States. I kind of make up most of his names because not many people play Season.
Which player?
CLB for Skyred. Like in A side, you got that platform on top.
This is called, we call it Upper A, usually.
Upper A, right. And I do know that particular position where the T's are going to come in right now, that's called Horseshoe. Or at least that's one of my friends calls it. He's a
Yep.
And here we go. CLB spotting one. He does have the nade. He's going to nade Horseshoe. Not going to catch out anyone. But Droplet plus got a quick frag on the Nord here. And the terrorist already in his sight. But it was a 4v4 situation. Crazy guy coming from CD spawn. He spots one. Meanwhile, Darklord getting 2 quick kills. Crazy guy hunting down Zin. Is a 3v2 situation here. The bomb is down. GoPro, they could potentially win this round as Rambutan takes ahead of CLB. Rambutan getting another quick kill on the Crazy guy. It's the last man standing. Toucan comes rushing out at a 5-7. It's a 1v1 here, and he knows exactly where he is. Jumps down, takes on Rambutan, and the round doesn't have a kit. Does he have the time though?
Yeah, there's no time. There was one, I don't know, it'll be close.
Oh, heartbreak for Toucan.
Toucan.
A little bit too late. Like I said, the rotation time takes so long for the CTs, and just at 1 second, and the pistol round going to GoPro Gaming. So interesting start here.
That was a nice start by GoPro to take the site and then fall back to secure positions, and because Skyred rotated back through CT, they were only able to come through 2 entrances, and GoPro really just shut that down.
And meanwhile, we do have a full spy coming up from Skyred here. And that's one thing you'll notice a lot, not a lot actually, you have a few teams in Southeast Asia who prefer to go the very standard eco, where they don't buy anything. But teams like Skyred especially, they just don't let up at all. Like even if they're on losing streak or whatever, like even if they lose like 3-4 rounds, they never tend to go for a full eco. Always going for these 4 spies, could be a Nova, 5-7, CZ, and
well, this was a decent fake coming out from GoPro. They went towards B a little bit, made some noise, fired some shots. They got 3 to go to B site, but now I think Skyred is reading the rotation.
Indeed, they're already rotating, already 4 players pushing in here, and while Toucan is clearing out T-spawn, he knows it's going to be an A play. This could be potentially disastrous for GoPro as Zach, CLB get 2 quick frags here. Oh, but Gnomes replies back with a nice headshot from the Tech 9. And the bomb is down though, and Nord is gonna get his head ripped off as well. Toucan getting a frag of pieces. 1v2 situation here, all down to Zin. And he's gonna get taken up by Darklord, and that was disastrous. Absolutely disastrous for GoPro.
I don't think GoPro expected there to be so many CTs there. I was a little disappointed that they didn't use more of their nades. I think like 3 of their players died with flashes and smokes that they could have used to cut off some of those angles for the CTs and force them to push out of cover. So that was a little bit unfortunate, definitely. But a nice play by Skyred, and good job reading that fake.
That aggressive play, which usually comes out from Skyred, it gives them a lot of information, especially when what the T's are planning out. And here we go, B push coming in. The Crazy guy starting things off, takes on Gnomes, takes on Real Light. He gets a triple kill, and Zach chiming in with a frag of his own as well. It's the last man standing. That's Nord, who is going to get taken down by Toucan. So Droplet falling though, but a pretty effective, pretty good anti-eco run coming in from Skyred, and it was of course a full spy coming in from GoPro, the Tech 9 train. Not quite working out, and they should be going for the eco here. So it should be an easy 3-1 here for Skyred.
Yeah, it's a good start. It was a nice hold by Crazy Guy to pick up those 3 kills.
And once again, GoPro going for the A play, the A lower play.
No, I'm not as much of a fan of just trying to send all of your members towards one site or another on an eco, because I feel like, especially on a map like Season, or especially against an aggressive team, it's very worthwhile to hang back or leave one player in a hidden position to try and cause some chaos. And definitely I think you can almost try and get like a kill or something like that, pick up a rifle, and try and get some kills, you know, to take weapons off of the CTs. I really think that GoPro's gonna get shut down here.
Ooh, but Zen catching CLB out here, but Zach is alive with the AK. He's got 8 bullets remaining. Taps away, but he's got his teammate to back him up. Zach, though, gonna get shut down. Nord and Zen getting 2 quick kills there. It's a 2v2 situation. Things looking good here for GoPro. As do bear in mind it was a full eco round. Just had, I think, P250 to play with DarkLord lurking near the A entrance, and Crazy Guy coming in from mid. Crazy Guy could potentially catch these guys off guard, but GoPro Gaming, all they need to do is get the bomb down, get that money, and they should be pretty happy. But now a 2v2 could go either way. Norm getting boosted out. Crazy Guy takes him down. The last man standing here, Zin, is already on a double kill, but he's gonna get shut down. Crazy Guy picking up the last 2 frags, and that looked pretty risky. And I think that getting those 3 frags, it did hurt Skyred's money a little bit, because they aren't really sitting on that much amount of cash, except for Zach was on. No, even he had to buy up. So GoPro Gaming doing quite a lot of damage here, especially economically.
Definitely. I think what was important in that round was one of the Skyred players got caught out outside of cover from Horseshoe, and picking up that rifle turned things around for GoPro.
Indeed, and I think that was a CLB who was caught reloading his FAMAS, and if you look at how Skyred are holding over in B side, if you look at the 2 guys in B side, they're so aggressive. You know, not most. If you look at most teams playing, most professional teams, they tend to set up a nice little crossfire in B side, because there's so many corners, so many angles to hide there. But Skyred, they just go super aggressive, getting a lot of information. And GoPro, though, they're trying the same thing. And CLB should be seeing a lot of action anytime soon, as soon as the smoke dissipates. Tucon opening things up with a frag, but Nord replies back with a quick frag with his own, and CLB, though, takes down Raylite. Nord replying back. Fair trade so far. 3v3 situation. The nade comes in. CLB down to 62 HP. Still holding a Horseshoe. Gets another kill, but it's going to take him out of Zen. Once again, a 2v2 situation here. That Crazy Guy slowly walking out. He's going to get smoked off. And DarkLord once again coming in from behind. The retake already in effect here. Ooh, Nord just turning around the right moment. Takes on DarkLord. It's all down to Crazy Guy here. Is again getting naded. 60 HP, the smoke still not dissipated, and I think they have an inkling that he is lurking there. He gets spotted out. What could he do here? Nothing much, as Zen takes him down. And GoPro, they tried the same thing. They tried what they did previously on the eco round, but this time with the rifles, and working out for them. And the money situation in Skyred, not so good. They did lose a lot of rifles earlier as well, and they should be going to the eco here. So GoPro Gaming, they are fighting back here pretty early in the half as well.
The aggressive play towards mid didn't work out for Skyred there. GoPro did a good job just hanging back and picking up a couple kills, and then once they got the advantage, pushing onto the site.
But this time, though, once again that aggressive eco play coming around CLB and Tucon. But they're going to be faced by 4 GoPro Gaming members waiting for them. CLB gets taken down. Tucon runs back along with his teammate, and I think that's Zach there. Rambutan pushes out, not expecting a 3rd man remaining there, and it's Zach who's got his hand on the AK. He gets 1, he gets 2. DarkLord meantime gets a frag of his own as well, and it's a 2v2 situation once more. Make that a 1v2 as finally Zach goes down. But DarkLord, 18 HP, he does have some armor as well. And the bomb is going to go down to 1v1 here. Zen is already on a double kill. But it's got to be DarkLord who peeks out and takes Zen down. And a great eco round coming in from Skyred here. 4-2.
That was really, really nice. I do have to say, I did like that GoPro left Nort to hang back in mid and watch for any kind of flank. However, eventually GoPro did get flanked once the trades started coming in, and I think GoPro lost a little bit of their composure watching all the angles.
Indeed, and looks like we do finally have Crazy Guy with his favorite weapon, and I'm assuming he's going to go for the mid pick if I'm not mistaken. And GoPro though, aggressive B push here, they're just going to go for this, and it's only Dark Lord. He's going very aggressive, but he does have his teammate to back him up right behind. There's Toucan. Toucan's grazed there, not able to get anyone as Dark Lord gets taken down by Zin. The Tech9 being extremely powerful, and Toucan once again, very aggressive play here. He takes down Gnomes with a P2000, doing a lot of damage, but Rambutan comes out, takes down Nort. Rail Knight getting Zac as well, and frags all around, but Rambutan and Zin just on 9 HP both. CLB takes down Rambutan. Last man remaining Zin here, and this has been a great round for GoPro. But CLB spots him, jumping shot, and he doesn't have a kit either. That was madness. That was just chaotic action over a period.
It really was. We are seeing this dynamic where the T's are rushing a site and then getting a few kills, and then there's just massive action when the CTs finally rotate and start trying to trade back and forth.
And these back and because of the map, I feel the map's so clean that and even though there are many corners and maybe in B or A, it's very easy to spot players. So you notice, I've noticed especially in the season, like I've been casting season for the past few days because this week most of the games are in season, and I noticed they're way like there are many equal trades that happen all the time. It's always 2 for 2 trades or 1 for 1 trades all the time. Unlike other maps where sometimes you can get picked off and you would have a man advantage for a while. Here it's like always equal trades whenever the action happens. And I don't know. I think it's because of the. I think it's mainly because the maps are clean. I know it's a little bit of a very amateur hypothesis I have here, but I don't know. That's what I feel.
No, I agree. I think because of the compact space, it makes it easy to trade one and then trade one back. So it can be very crucial to get that opening advantage.
Meantime, though, speaking of opening advantages, it's CLB, and it's CLB, in fact, getting quick double kill over there at B. GoPro Gaming slowing things down a bit and not quite working out for them as CLB picks up those 2 quick kills over in B side. But Zin, oh, Zac picks up Nord as well. This is looking really, really bad for GoPro because they don't really have that much money to play with. They should be going for an equal round after this. I don't think except for once, we haven't seen any of these teams go for a full eco. Always going for these armor, CZ or armor, Tech9 guys. And Toucan, he hears Gnome. This is a great flank coming in from Toucan. They have absolutely no clue where he is, and there we go. A flawless round coming in from Skyred.
Yeah, that was fantastic. A good job by Skyred not playing too aggressively, but just locking down all the routes to different sites.
And once again, the eco run coming in. What do you think about the Tech9?
I think it's definitely comparable to the old CZ in terms of how just effective it can be as a pistol to get a few headshots and take some kills and cause havoc in a eco round.
And that could potentially work out for them. They've got a couple of P250s, a couple of Tech9s, and it's CLB once again holding. Now this time it's changing things up a bit, and this is pretty smart of CLB. They know that they're pretty low on money. They know GoPro's pretty low on money, and they're expecting an eco push coming out here. And CLB holding really passive there over an upper A, or catwalk as I used to call it before. That's a pretty smart play coming out from them. But no, they're gonna push out from the doors here, and here we go. They could potentially get the bomb down. There's no one inside the site, only CLB, who's gonna molly it off though. He takes the C4 down, he gets a quick double kill. Crazy Guy meanwhile gets a frag of his own as well, and CLB doing massive damage over in A side, and it's gonna be a complete shutdown there. not even one of the players taking any damage whatsoever. And 7-2 here for Skyred. The bomb not even going down for GoPro.
That was nice, just hanging back and waiting for the T's to have to push forward into any one of the controlled directions, and then Skyred was just able to immediately answer back as soon as they spotted the terrorists.
And GoPro, and it's kind of funny, I'd say, how GoPro playing right now. They're playing very, very simple, like just going for these A/B pushes. I don't think they've even tried contesting mid even once, not even once.
That's true. Yeah, they're definitely hanging back in mid and letting Skyred do what they want. I do like that they tend to leave one player towards mid to watch for any kind of push or flank from Skyred, which we have been seeing a little bit of. But I don't like that GoPro has been more or less committing to one side or another, and sending 4 or 5 players and then getting shut down in the narrow spaces.
Indeed, and looking and having watched Skyred play all as well, we have an idea how they're setting up. They got 2 guys in B. I think that's DarkLord and Toucan, and meanwhile we got Zach and Crazy Guy going aggressive at mid, while CLB just holds A alone. And I really feel like instead of going for, like I mentioned earlier, going for these YOLO A or B pushes as they're doing right now, they can potentially try and gather some information on their eco rounds. They really have nothing to lose by a few P250s, spread out, try to figure out how Skyred are holding, and and on the buy rounds of using information they gather, they could potentially try for an actual play. But right now, they don't really seem to have any idea how Skyred are holding these sites or holding these angles.
Yeah, they've not been getting a ton of information this match by not checking mid. I think if they did know that there were at least 1 or 2 Skyred players going mid every round, they could at least try to challenge and maybe try and get the opening kill for a round. But they have yet to do that, and they continue to get shut down by CLB as they go A site.
And speaking of CLB, picking up a quick double kill and Crazy Guy, they're falling back from mid, going to the A entrance from CD side and picking up a quick easy triple kill. And it could also be the fact that Crazy Guy is really known in the region as a really strong AWPer, and as we've been watching him play, he's been shutting down mid, like always pushing mid or always holding mid every single round, and potentially GoPro Gaming, I think they're just avoiding him. That's what I feel. But speaking of mid, here we go. They're actually pushing out mid for once here, and a completely smoked out Crazy Guy who doesn't give a damn. He's still gonna get a fracture to smoke as North goes down. And finally, GoPro Gaming changing things up a little bit. They do have control of mid here, but DarkLord, CLB, Plasma quit fracture of their own. The last man standing is Rambutan. They haven't spotted him yet, but the bomb is down, and it's gonna be Zach who finishes things off with a frag of his own. So I think they heard us.
Yeah, it was a good challenge mid. However, once they had control of mid, they didn't really know what to do. You saw they just kind of hung back and let the CTs walk up to mid and just spray down the uncovered players.
And considering the fact that that might give them a little bit of confidence, though, as we have Raylight is pushing out at mid here, where he is, however, going to meet the man who is Crazy Guy, and Crazy Guy shuts him down. Ooh, but Gnomes peeks out, takes down Crazy Guy, but CLB, who's pushed up mid who's pushed up A really aggressively, takes down Gnomes, and it's all gonna be down to CLB here, as it looks like GoPro are gonna go for the A play once more. I kind of have a feeling GoPro kind of second guessing themselves. They're not really, like when they get the advantage, a slight advantage, they kind of fall back and they really don't know what to do. And
yeah, I agree with that. I also think that GoPro is not using enough nades to try and get control of the site and cut off angles.
that is true. That is indeed true. The only time we've really seen them use any effective nades so far was when in this round actually. Sorry, in the previous round where they actually smoked off mid and they were able to take control of. Wow, great shot from Zach. I'm sorry, that was a crazy shot from Zach, getting Zen through the smoke. And yeah, as I was saying, the only time they used the proper smoke was when they smoked off mid, and they kind of pushed back Crazy Guy on that eco round where they got mid control. But apart from that, maybe they really haven't practiced this map before. It's not a map we usually see. That could be a
That could definitely be true. We also haven't seen a lot of flashbang and push out plays from GoPro Gaming. That could throw off some of the aim from Skyred.
Indeed. And like no pop flashes coming out, I've noticed here. Very few pop flashes which can flash out from the T side on that that glass roof they got there, the greenhouse or whatever you call it. And, it is the penultimate round of the first half, 11-2 here. We were talking about this map being T-sided, but Skyred have been dominating on it on the CT side. Meanwhile, CLB takes on Raylite. Once again, A play coming out here. All the the remaining four players for GoPro coming into A, but Crazy Guy, such a scary player with the big green. Nord though, lurking around mid, manages to take down Toucan. 4v3. GoPro, they definitely need to win the roster remaining rounds if they want to entertain any hopes of winning this game. And here we go. The push comes out though. But they got Crazy Guy to contend with. Has that off to play with. CLB, not to be fooled by any of the smokes or flashes, shuts it down. And,
CLB doing a great job locking down the A site. Even though I have been noticing ZYN's aim in this map, CLB has been doing a great job locking down that angle and pushing into the site to be able to get any remaining Ts.
Indeed, just looking at the score here, 21 frags and 6 deaths. I mean, it's just full. It's the first half, ladies and gentlemen, first half of the map, and he's already at 21 frags. So great play coming out, and most of the times he's been all alone in A site. He's been all alone, and they've been hitting A site multiple times, but it's just giving the right information to his team, and it's working out for them. Toucan though, aggressive play, all alone, going in with the op, and that is gonna open up B side. But a rotation already in effect. The 2 men at mid, that's Zach, who gets taken down, and finally looks like GoPro have a chance there, but Crazy Guy still alive, picks one, a 2v2. Crazy Guy, such an aggressive opper, but finally he is going to get taken down. The bomb should go down, but we got CLB, who's been playing like so well on the CD side in this game so far. And he's gonna go for it, but Raylite there, he's got an angle, and GoPro finally get a third round on board here. 12-3 is the scoreline, as my game is gonna hang. I think this happens with ESEA GoTV. The game kind of hangs every time there's a half switch.
Yeah, happened to me as well.
Alright, so I'm just gonna reconnect here. A dominant performance coming up from Skyred.
Definitely. That last round was a good job by GoPro to at least pick up the round. They just got the 1-for-1 trades until the last remaining CTs from Skyred had to rotate. And they were just able to finally get the advantage on the site and to be able to take down the remaining CTs.
And I kind of feel that it's also because I think it was also a very, very careless play, honestly speaking, coming out from Skyred in the end, because we had Toucan there with the off, just pushing in like really aggressively in B, and I really feel that was, Skyred just playing very careless the last round. They had 12 rounds already on board, and they are known to be a very dominant T side, so I guess they kind of had the feeling that the game's in the bag already. But let's see. It's all in a pistol round here as GoPro are going to be starting on the CT side. Were we able to connect?
Oh yeah, I'm getting back to the server.
Alright, I'm just loading the map here, and hopefully the game shouldn't be live. Oh, it is.
I think it's live now in the pistol round.
It's live here, as we have Skyred making the way over to B, and it's gonna be Crazy Guy switching in, and the CT is playing very passive. Molly comes in. Nice Molly. That's going to delay the T's from entering for a while, but Crazy Guy doesn't really care. He's just going to tap away with the block of his, takes one down. Zach gets ahead of Gnomes, and it's going to be the bomb going down here, and it is going downhill for GoPro. Zach picks up another frag here, and I think this is the beginning of the end for GoPro Gaming.
That smoke to cut off CT lower was very key there in being able in Skyred taking the site and being able to hold off the CTs while they planted. That kind of effective nade is what you really need to get rounds on season.
And that is exactly what Skyred did, as Zach finishes things off with a knife onto Nord. And I kind of joined in the server a little late, but I'm assuming that Skyred did that smoke from outside, like from near T-spawn. And
I think they got a kill first, and then they threw down the smoke.
Alright, and interesting buy coming out, as Zach has an op with him, that knife money working out, but they're gonna get smoked off here, Skyred, as you're gonna hold this little passively. And I'm pretty interested to see what GoPro Gaming bring out here on their. They know it's do or die right now, so they really can't play passive anymore. They need to mix things up a bit, try something a little different, something unexpected.
And although they have Raylight pushing up and getting information, this isn't really anything that's not standard. However, he's feeding some good information, although they don't realize that most of the T's are mid. But now they do.
Now they do, as the T's walking all the way to mid, and Zach, they're everywhere, but the bomb is gonna get dropped here. But 200 Plasma got a quick frag of his own on Rambutan, and on Rambutan, and Zindo picks up a quick double kill. He's got armor, he's got a Famas as well, and the bomb is down, and he goes for an aggressive push, takes on Dark Lord, but he's gonna get finally shut down by Zach, I'm sorry, with the op, and it's all down to Nord here. Got some great positioning, he not able to get a frag as Crazy Guy turns around and takes him down there, and Nord, he could have potentially got that round if they had no idea where he was. He could have just walked up in, but anyways, it's always so much easier on hindsight. It's gonna be 14-3 here.
The bomb carrier dropping the bomb on B site was not ideal for Skyred, especially when they had most of their players mid and unable to answer back and give up some control to GoPro as well as a rifle.
And I see this is a difference what we're seeing from Skyred and GoPro. The mid control from Skyred, they're just pushing out, getting these frags, getting mid control, and they can pretty much make any play from here. They can go anywhere they want. And I don't know if it's just a confidence coming out or what it is, but it just feels like watching completely two different creatures here.
Yeah, I think this is just part of their style and part of the reason why they've been so effective in this league.
And indeed, and it is a play coming on. Zach though takes one, is he gonna get the second? Turns around though, taps away with the Tech 9, and 32 bullets in that gun. That's more than an AK, ladies and gentlemen, and it's almost as powerful as well. So, and it's all done as in here. He's all alone in a 1v4 situation, and there's a man following him, and I think that's Dark Lord going for a cheeky knife there. Evanson gets a quick double kill, and Tucon puts him out of his misery.
Oh my goodness, what a disrespectful attempt at a knife, especially in a domestic match.
And I kind of realized that it could be the cultural mentality here, but like for example, I've noticed like in American games or European games, if a team goes with a knife, it's very disrespectful. It's like you're pretty much insulting the team, and most teams frown upon that. But I've noticed in Asia, where even when you go for the knife, and even if you go for the knife, it's like the other person, the one who's getting knifed, it's like he understands, like he kind of laughs about it. It's kind of weird. It's just a cultural difference thing, I guess. And meantime, we got Zach shredding things up there as Skyred win the game 16 to I think that was 16 to 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think mid-control and lack of effective use of nades really hurt GoPro in this game, and it's part of the reason why Skyred was able to be so effective. Zin did have some very good aim in this game and picked up quite a few kills, especially for a losing side, but at the end of the day, Skyred performed very, very well.
And speaking of fan favorites, we do have another game coming up. Are you going to be joining me for this? It's going to be two Singaporean teams facing off here, and both teams, unlike the previous game where Skyred were pretty much considered to be the favorites, this might go either way because we got a team called BF NOD, a very old organization in Singapore, an 11-year-old esports organization from Singapore who specialize primarily in FPS games. They have a COD lineup, a Battlefield lineup, and of course a CSGO lineup as well. And a very young team, in fact, very young team. And the only teams they've lost against have been the top dogs of Southeast Asia. Like they've lost against Skyred, and I think they lost against MVP Gaming from Malaysia. But otherwise, they have shown a lot of promise. And they're going to be facing off against a team called LordNOD, who have a pretty impressive record as well. I think 10 wins and just 3 losses on ESEA Open here.
Well, it sounds like a good match, but unfortunately I'm going to be busy after this. But it's been great casting with you, Blatt, and that was an interesting match to watch, at least, to get to know GoPro Gaming a little bit more and watch how effective Skyred can be.
Indeed. Well, no problem at all. I do know, like, the time zones are always an issue, especially when I think we have about 10.5 hours difference here. So completely understandable.
Definitely.
So nonetheless, it was a pleasure having you here. It was indeed really fun casting with you. Great analysis coming out from your end as well. And hopefully, I should be seeing you tomorrow if possible, because we do have a lot of games tomorrow.
Yeah, I look forward to it. We'll cast some good games tomorrow, and hopefully we can have some more excitement and close matches.
All right. So thanks for joining, Dorison. It was a pleasure.
Yeah. No